my people, my family members, they died in this house. 11. And some died in the other store. 8. Some died here. My whole family members that died yesterday, day before yesterday, on that very day, there were 20. That is my own family members. I'm not talking about any other thing. That is my own family members. They burned my clothes, they burned everything, they burned our food. All my family members, what we came out with is our clothes, what we wear. And I, standing here, this is what I came out with. And this is the only thing that I have.
The sky didn't cry that night, even as our children burned, even as women begged with blood in their mouths, even as over 200 bodies dropped like rain. The sky stayed dry, and so did the government. My name is Tavershima. I'm from Yelewata, a small village in Guma, Benue State. I don't know why I survived. I don't know why I'm still able to speak, but I know what I saw, and I need you to hear it, because what we buried in that village was not just bodies. We buried trust. We buried safety. We buried Nigeria's conscience. Yelewata was simple: dusty roads, mud houses, mango trees, children playing with tires, women laughing by the stream, fathers coming home with yam dirt on their hands. We didn't have much, but we had peace. We thought the violence we heard about was far. Not us. Not Yelewata. On June 13th, 10 p.m. That night, I couldn't sleep. The air was too still. My goats wouldn't stop crying. Then came the first shot. Sharp, loud and close. Then the second. Then screaming. Then fire. They didn't come to steal. They came to kill. They moved like shadows through the village, from the bushes, the farmlands. Some wore army camouflage. Some wore nothing but wrappers. They carried AK-47s, daggers, cans of petrol. They kicked down doors, dragged people outside, shot anyone who moved. My neighbor, Joseph, tried to run with his daughter. They gunned him down, then slit the girl's throat like meat. I hid with my wife and my 10-year-old son behind our goat pen, face in the dirt, my hands over their mouths. I could hear everything: the pleading, the crying, the cutting. I saw a woman, half naked, running. 2 men chased her. I looked away. They burned the church, the clinic, the school, people inside. They set huts on fire and waited for the screams. Then they shot into the smoke, just in case someone survived. By 2 a.m., they were gone. But they didn't leave us alone. They left us broken. The morning after, when we came out, the village looked like hell. Black roofs, collapsed walls, dead goats, dead people. Ashes, smoke, and blood. So much blood. We didn't speak. We couldn't. We just started digging. We buried mothers still clutching their babies. Fathers with arms reaching toward their families. Teenage girls whose eyes were still open. We buried over 200 people. And those were only the ones we found. Do you know what it means to bury your child in a cooking pot? Because you have no coffin? No wood? No strength? Do you know what it means for a boy to ask, "Where's my sister?" And no one has the courage to say, "She's in 6 different pieces." Do you know what it means to walk through your home and smell nothing but burnt flesh and silence? That was Yelewata. That is still Yelewata. When the government came, they didn't come that night, or the next. They came days later, in trucks, with cameras, with rice. They said it was a clash, a conflict between farmers and herders. We had no guns. We had hoes. We had children. They had bullets, and hate, and they left with both. We didn't just bury the dead. We buried our prayers. We buried our history. We buried our sense that anyone would ever come to save us. And the worst part? The sky didn't cry. Not one drop of rain. Just dust. Just silence. Just pain. If you're hearing this, don't just feel bad. Speak. Share. Scream. Because silence doesn't protect you. It buries you. And the next village could be yours.